Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Know Your Stuff, your portal to the thrilling, untold stories that have shaped the very soul of American politics. Today, we're on a quest to unveil the top 10 controversies in U.S. politics that shook the nation. And let me tell you, we're diving headfirst into a whirlwind of secrets, scandals, and showdowns that will leave you spellbound. These aren't just your run-of-the-mill controversies. They are seismic events that rock the foundations of American democracy, sparking debates that echo through time. From political intrigue to moments of moral reckoning, each of these controversies offers a window into the heart and soul of a nation striving for its identity. Get ready for a jaw-dropping journey through the pages of history, where we'll explore the intrigue, drama, and enduring lessons that continue to shape our nation today. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's embark on a voyage through the captivating world of American politics that you won't soon forget. Now let's plunge headfirst into the heart-pounding epic of the top 10 controversies in U.S. politics that rattled the very foundations of our nation. Number 10. Watergate Scandal, 1972 to 1974. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the infamous Watergate Scandal. What initially seemed like a botched burglary at the Democratic National Committee headquarters in the Watergate complex in 1972 turned into a shocking revelation. It exposed a web of corruption, cover-ups, and abuse of power at the highest levels of the Nixon administration. The turning point came when secret White House tapes were revealed, capturing President Richard Nixon discussing the obstruction of justice. This evidence led to public outrage, congressional investigations, and ultimately, Nixon's resignation in August 1974. The Watergate scandal underscored the vital importance of transparency, accountability, and the rule of law in American politics. It was a watershed moment that reshaped public perceptions of government integrity and had far-reaching consequences for the nation's political landscape. Number 9. Bush v. Gore, 2000. Moving on to number 9, we have the nail-biting Bush v. Gore election of 2000. This controversy unfolded in the state of Florida, where the outcome was incredibly close. Republican candidate George W. Bush was initially declared the winner, but his margin of victory over Democrat Al Gore was incredibly slim. The real drama began when questions arose about hanging chads and confusing ballot designs. Recounts were initiated and legal battles ensued, eventually reaching the U.S. Supreme Court. In a polarizing 5-4 decision, the court effectively halted the recount, making George W. Bush the president. The election of 2000 left an indelible mark on American politics, raising fundamental questions about the electoral process, voter disenfranchisement, and the role of the Supreme Court in determining the outcome of a presidential race. Its legacy continues to influence discussions about democracy, fairness, and the rule of law in America. Number 8. Iran-Contra Affair, 1985 to 1987. At number 8, we have the Iran-Contra Affair, a covert operation that sent shockwaves through American politics. In the mid-1980s, the Reagan administration secretly sold arms to Iran, despite an embargo, in an attempt to secure the release of American hostages in Lebanon. The proceeds from these arms sales were then funneled to Contra rebels in Nicaragua, despite Congress prohibiting such funding. This scandal exposed significant breaches of trust within the U.S. government, as key officials had kept Congress and the American public in the dark about their actions. It ignited debates about the limits of executive power, the oversight of covert operations, and the importance of transparency in foreign policy. Number 7. The Civil Rights Movement, 1950s-1960s. Coming in at number 7 is the Civil Rights Movement, a transformative and enduring controversy that reshaped American politics and society. This movement, led by courageous activists like Martin Luther King Jr., sought to end racial segregation and discrimination against African Americans. The struggle for civil rights resulted in pivotal events such as the Montgomery bus boycott, the March on Washington, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. These historic moments challenged deeply ingrained prejudices, ignited debates about equality and justice, and led to profound legislative changes. The civil rights movement serves as a reminder of the power of grassroots activism in shaping political discourse and pushing for meaningful social change. Number 6. Monica Lewinsky Scandal, 1998. Number 6 brings us to the Monica Lewinsky scandal, an affair that rocked the Clinton administration and generated a firestorm of political and public scrutiny. The scandal revolved around President Bill Clinton's extramarital relationship with Monica Lewinsky, a White House intern. The controversy escalated when Clinton denied the affair under oath, leading to perjury charges and impeachment proceedings. This watershed moment sparked debates about the personal conduct of public officials, the power dynamics within government, and the role of the media in shaping political narratives. The Monica Lewinsky scandal remains a potent reminder of how personal indiscretions can have far-reaching political consequences. Number 5. The Great Depression, 1929 to 1939. At number 5, we have the Great Depression, an economic catastrophe that ranks among the most significant controversies in U.S. history. The stock market crash of 1929 marked the beginning of a decade-long period of widespread unemployment, poverty, and economic despair. This crisis prompted a revaluation of the government's role in the lives of its citizens. President Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal programs, aimed at alleviating suffering and stimulating the economy, transformed the relationship between the federal government and the American people. The Great Depression exposed the vulnerabilities of the U.S. economy and led to lasting debates about the role of government intervention in times of crisis. Number 4. McCarthyism, 1950s. Moving on to number 4, we delve into McCarthyism, a period of intense political paranoia and witch hunts that had a profound impact on free speech and political dissent. Senator Joseph McCarthy, with his infamous anti-communist crusade, accused numerous individuals of being communist sympathizers without substantial evidence. This era led to widespread fear and suspicion, with people's reputations and careers being ruined based on mere accusations. The controversies surrounding McCarthyism ultimately raised fundamental questions about the balance between national security and individual rights, serving as a stark reminder of the dangers of political hysteria and the importance of safeguarding civil liberties. Number 3. The Vietnam War, 1955 to 1975. Our number 3 pick is the Vietnam War, a conflict that divided the nation and prompted significant political debates. This protracted war, which began in the mid-1950s and continued until 1975, was marked by complex geopolitical factors, anti-war protests, and a profound impact on American society. The controversy surrounding the Vietnam War led to intense protests and demonstrations across the country, challenging the government's decision to engage in a costly and divisive conflict. It prompted discussions about the role of the United States in global conflicts, the limits of military power, and the moral and ethical implications of war. The Vietnam War era serves as a stark reminder of the enduring consequences of military interventions and the importance of informed and critical political discourse. Number 2 to 9/11 in the War on Terror, 2001. Number 2 takes us to the shocking events of September 11, 2001. The terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon were a seismic event in American history, reshaping U.S. politics, foreign policy, and national security. The aftermath of 9/11 witnessed significant changes, including the USA Patriot Act, the establishment of the Department of Homeland Security, and the initiation of the War on Terror. This controversial response to the attacks ignited debates about civil liberties, government surveillance, and the use of military force. The events of 9/11 and their aftermath continue to influence American politics and foreign policy, making them one of the most significant controversies of our time. Number 1. The American Revolution, 1775 to 1783. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Our number 1 controversy is none other than the American Revolution itself. This founding moment of the United States of America was marked by a series of political disputes, protests, and armed conflicts against British colonial rule. The American Revolution resulted in the Declaration of Independence, the formation of a new nation, and a revolutionary spirit that continues to shape American politics. It's a reminder of the enduring principles of democracy, freedom, and self-determination. The American Revolution's legacy echoes in the modern world, inspiring movements for independence and self-governance around the globe. There you have it, folks, our in-depth exploration of the top 10 controversies in U.S. politics that shook the nation. These moments remind us that politics is not just a dry subject. It's a dynamic, ever-evolving force that shapes our world. If you enjoyed this comprehensive look at these controversies, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Know Your Stuff, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. And as always, feel free to share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. Until next time, remember to stay informed, stay engaged, and keep knowing your stuff. Thanks for watching.